your first trip in the Goat car, keep your arms inside the vehicle at all times. If we stall, I know it's an automatic, so it's not meant to stall, but it does. Don't panic. Okay. If you smell smoke, it probably means that we're going to break down. CJ.
Yes?
It's wonderful to see you.
I know.
The happiest man I know.
Oh, thanks.
You have a bouncy personality, and you were a joy to be around for the short time that we were in the office together.
Really short time.
How many weeks did you have actually in Finsbury Square?
Over a month, I think 5 weeks.
5 weeks, okay, so you had enough time to settle in and get to know everyone.
And you made that very easy by shoving the camera in my face on my trial day.
Maybe it's part of the induction process to see how... I hate to think that, but I suppose if someone comes in and they really don't want to be on camera, would that be a negative?
It could be, but then they have to learn, but they surely would learn over time and just see the feel of the environment and how everyone is.
Something you get used to, like greenhouse gases.
Exactly.
Like, it exists, it sucks.
This is it. I thought it was a myth. Anyway.
No! CJ, why am I going this way?
I have no idea. Do you have somewhere in mind that you're headed?
I never have somewhere in mind.
Well, there is a cafe. Keep going forward.
Yes.
We can get Nutella donuts if they've got them.
Nutella donuts?
Yeah, my treat.
You sold me. No, that's not how it works.
No?
I come out and I treat people. I'm like a rich uncle that actually has no money. I've come on a good day to discuss, I suppose, the differences between life pre and post office. It's Friday, so normally we'd be cracking out the beers.
Cracking out the beers, I'd be stocking up the fridges around about now, making sure they're cool, and now I'm back home refilling my own fridges and making sure drinks are cool after I finish.
Are you refilling your own fridge with sort of 50, 60 beers?
10 at a time with 50, 60 underneath.
Has it been okay managing your role?
It's very different. So when they asked me to come back, when Sam Anderson asked me to come back, he said, your role is going to be quite different. More on the logistics side and more data analysing. So when I first came in, it was Shakira's Old Road, operations executive, which really just helping out Ryan with the office. Currently, there's lots of ordering.
Since we've become a remote office, we can't rely as much on our team because, you know, we're not sitting next to them every day. It's not as easy to run things by people. We have to kind of work a lot more independently. So it's important that we're able to adapt to the future of Goat and thus the future of office work.
I started my career at Goat in BD, jumped into recruitment when I was offered that role, and then when we went into lockdown, recruitment was put on pause. I put my hand up and said, look, let me jump back into business development. I feel like I can add value here. Having done it for 3 months when I first started, it means that I can have a slightly more varied position, and so long as I'm balancing my time effectively, I think it can add a huge amount of value to client services as well as the operations team.
Are we talking like all the campaigns that we run, we'll have to like get all the different products, we'll have to get them sent out to everyone. That is a big logistical operation because I know how many campaigns we run. The products or the whatever they are
whatever it is
using can range from something this big to something that doesn't even have a physical presence.
It's been fun. It's been a good challenge, but a little bit scary because I'm kind of like the last port of call. Well, everyone's done all this work, setting up the campaigns, getting all the influencers, but they need those products to do all that work.
I've got a really valuable member of the whole Goat enterprise in my car. If I took you like to a warehouse, I could probably get a lot of money for you. Wiggle the box up to the viewers.
Should I show them?
Tell them what we've got. Yeah, show them.
Show them what we've got. An Oreo and jam donut. Oh my god, look how good that looks.
Life is sweet.
Oh yeah.
You have been participating in the social aspect.
I created the
You
last
created
social. Yeah.
The Art Attack.
The Goat Art Attack.
Okay.
I created the Goat Art Attack along with Michael Starkey. It's a team-based speed drawing game using Google Sheets. So kind of like colour by numbers. You have to colour like each square one at a time with another person as fast as you can, but the best picture as you can. And then we'll give you a key word or phrase at the start and you have to mimic that.
So you're creating something totally original.
Completely original, open to interpretation.
And what's this meant to do? Is this meant to simulate creativity?
Yeah, just get everyone back together. Because obviously we're not in the office, we can't, having jokes around with each other.
I feel like culture's always been quite a big part of Goat and how we work. It's always been like really important that we like get people involved, get people talking to people outside of their own teams and people they might not work very closely with, especially new starters.
I feel people will miss out on the Friday social aspect thing. So being able to get people to communicate outside of work is pretty important.
It'd be horrible that if someone in the company, say new starter or just anyone else, and they just don't feel involved.
Our culture was it was that thing that sort of slapped you in the face when you walked in. It was everyone having a laugh, being serious and working hard when we needed to, but also having a good balance between work, play, whatever, actually building proper friendships. I've never been in a workplace like that.
It can be difficult at the best of times to try and integrate into a new workplace. So sometimes it's not about just like knowing people and being on like a first name basis. It's more about like experiencing things together and building on the culture that already exists at Goat.
Yay!
And the Oscar goes to...
Not Shakira.
Yeah, not fucking me.